I pledge the unfed flame a vow. 2. I pledge the unfed flame a vow. His glories of my God and God. I hear him say and do obey. I hear him say, arise, arise. His mighty power now fills my soul. My new made eyes, my God may see. I see the glories of my God. His power bids me ascend, ascend. He set me free from lack and pain, and bids my life now perfect be. I feel the wholeness of my soul. His grace demands rejoice, rejoice. Shall we be seated? Our meditation for this morning is soul awareness and engagement. Soul awareness and engagement is a technology that empowers you to have dominion over your mental, emotional, and sensorial worlds. As we dive in this technology, we experience the I and allow it to participate in our mental, emotional, and sensorial worlds. To begin, let us all be comfortably seated, feeling relaxed, with our eyes still opened, taking our breathing from the sole of our feet to the crown of our head. And as we breathe out, we breathe out from the crown of our head to the sole of our feet, refrain from all outer happenings. And let's affirm our consecrated declaration. I invoke God. You repeat after me. I invoke God, to do God through my life. I invoke God to do God through my life. I invoke God to do health, wealth, and wisdom through my life. I invoke God to do health, wealth, and wisdom through my life.
I invoke God to do health, wealth, and wisdom through my life.
Good. Now, as we are seated with our eyes still open, let's take a look around this room, focusing our attention on a picture, an image, seeing the colors, the smell, an incense, a fragrance, a perfume, feeling the air around your skin, and affirm, I am experiencing my environment. Shall we Repeat after me. I am experiencing my environment. I am experiencing my environment.
I am experiencing my environment.
I am experiencing my environment.
I am experiencing my environment.
Good. Now, shall we gently allow our eyes to close, focusing our attention between the two eyebrows. That is the seat of God. Now, as you synchronize your breath, breathing in from the sole of your feet to the crown of your head, and as you breathe out from the crown of your head to the sole of your feet. Now, scratch any part of your body and feel the sensation. Experiencing the eye to participate in your mental, the feeling, in your sensation world. And affirm, I am experiencing the feeling of my physical body. Let this affirmation vibrate within you. I am experiencing the feeling of my physical body, the sensation of my physical body. Now, bring to mind a feeling of joy, happiness, gratitude of when you first received your first payment in your bank account. The feeling. The feeling of when you celebrated by giving birth to your first child. The happiness, the gratitude, the entertaining of when you said yes to your partner. And the male side, when you propose to your wife or your fiancé. The joy, the feeling, the sensorial playing. How you felt? See the eye participating in this experience. Now, Think of a thought of your dream car, a dream car, a thought of your dream house, a thought of you getting a promotion at your workplace. As you are thinking this thought, feel the mind experiencing of this thought. How entertaining. Dive into this thought. The happiness, the feeling in your sensorial plane. Now, bring in a thought of annoying, upsetting, a thought of anger, jealousy, hate. The feeling of this hate, the feeling of this jealousy, this anger of what someone said to you or someone did to you, the feeling of it. And pause. Experiencing, letting the I participate in this experience. And as you pause, you bring to mind the I that you felt with a feeling of joy, happiness, gratitude. Choosing this I, the feeling of your mental, your emotional, and your sensorial world. And as you experience this, the joyful moment, you affirm, I evoke God to do health, wealth, and wisdom through my life. I evoke God to do health, wealth, and wisdom through my life. I evoke God to do health, wealth, and wisdom through my life. Bringing in your mental, your emotional, your surrounding, your sensorial world, invoking God with health, wealth, and wisdom through your life. Now, command the eye with the elements, participating and experiencing in your mental, emotional, and your sensorial plane. And affirm, I command God in the air, breathe in every cell, tissue, and organ of my body with health, wealth, and wisdom through my life. I evoke God in the air, breathe in every cell, tissue, and organ of my body with health, wealth, and wisdom through my life. To the sun, I evoke God to the sun, transforming and transmuting energy with health, wealth, and wisdom through my life. I command God to the sun, transforming and transmuting the energy with health, wealth, and wisdom through my life. Now to the waters. I command God in the waters, purifying, restoring, renewing me with health, wealth, and wisdom through my life. I command God in the waters, purifying, restoring, and renewing me with health, wealth, and wisdom through my life. Now to the earth. I command God in the earth, stabilizing strength, the bonding love with us, with health, wealth, and wisdom through my life. I command God to the earth, stabilizing me with health, wealth, and wisdom through my life. Brethren, we will be coming out from our meditation shortly. as we come all the way to our body temple, experiencing where you are seated, the environment, turning your head to the left, back to the center, to the right, back to the center, feeling the warmth of the person sitting close to you, taking in a deep in and out breath, and gently allowing our eyes to open. God bless you. Vision call.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Let us remind ourselves of the vision call. The Ethereum Mission Vision Call is a statement of faith. Its message directly appeals to the soul and empowers it. In it is embodied the Ethereum Christ vision, which states, see the good and the divine in yourself and in all of life. Life is at Congress, working for our highest good and the good of the universe. We are here as conscious and active participants in life's effort to establish the kingdom of God, which embraces all of humanity, irrespective of their race, creed, or culture here on earth. We are the divine expressions of God, determined to make this happen through the practical applications of our Christ vision, which adjures us to see the good and the divine in ourselves and in all of life. We declare, knowing it to be true, that our lives are good, our good is getting better, and our best shines. We are here on earth to do God and be gods of truth and love, and so we are.
And so we are.
Yes. I know when Melina comes up to say the vision call, I'm looking forward to one thing. Our good is getting better. Yes, and our best will certainly shine. We are the divine expressions of God to do what? Determine to make this happen. What should be happening? To be gods of truth and love here on planet Earth. Thank you very much, our video minister, for that very amazing meditation. And we thank Melina for also reminding us of our vision call once again. Now is the moment for the teaching of the day. And today we are back on our metaphysics. Metaphysics is just we going beyond matter. Yes, we know that we walk in this body, but what makes us who we are is beyond this body. And as Ethereans, we go deep and deep to get the very best out of life. In fact, if Ethereans were Galamseyers, we will get the best of gold because we go deep and deep and deep to get the precious metals. So we are back to our metaphysics. And the teacher of today is no one but our Reverend Efua Asantua Ahoga Dofia. And the topic today is karma and liberation. Yes, karma and liberation. And before she mounts the podium to give us that teaching, our video minister once again will invite Spirit. We know they are here, but we want them to be fully once again. We'll invite our teacher with a song which we will all sing together. And right after that, our Reverend Minister will mount the podium and give us the teaching on karma and liberation. God bless you. Incarnation, yes, as well. Karma, reincarnation. That's right. Thank you very much for that.
God bless you. Shall we be upstanding and sing from Christ's Age 169? All to Jesus I surrender, all to him I freely give. 2. All to Jesus I surrender, all to him I freely give. I will ever love and trust him, in his presence daily live. I surrender all, I surrender all to thee, my blessed Savior, I surrender all to Jesus I surrender. Make me Savior, wholly yours. Let me feel the Holy Spirit, truly know that he endures. I surrender all, I surrender all to thee, my blessed Savior, I surrender all to Jesus I surrender, Lord, I give myself to you. Fill me with your love and power, pour on me your grace anew. I surrender all, I surrender all to thee, my blessed Savior, I surrender all to Jesus I surrender. Now I feel the sacred flame. Oh, the joy of full salvation, glory, glory to his name. I surrender all, I surrender all to thee, my blessed Savior, I surrender all. I surrender all, I surrender all to thee, my blessed Savior, I surrender all.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Oh, this is another day that the Lord has made, and we would rejoice and be glad in it. Family here, I welcome you. And like I always say, thank you for making the time to be here for us to grow together. And family at home, thank you for sitting by your TVs, your phones. Whatever means you're using to watch us, thank you for joining us. And as you know, this is Etherean Mission, the Center for Spiritual Empowerment and Life Mastery. And definitely in Etherean Mission, we transform lives and we grow vision. So join us as we do this. So today, for our topic, as it's already been said, it's on karma and reincarnation. We've got karma, reincarnation, and liberation, but I'll be talking about karma and reincarnation. I'm doing the part 1 of it. And I always love this topic because anytime karma is said, everyone is thinking of the bad, that would happen to them. Karma somehow has a connotation of the evil that you've done that is going to come back to you. What about the good that we do? Does the good just go away? Or we have good credit. Like the guru will call it, karma credit. We've got some good karma credit for the good that we do. What is all this karma about? And today I'll be looking at not just what Christianity is saying. We'll be looking at what the Hindus also say about karma. what the saints of Jesus' time looked at in terms of what karma is. But straight to the point, when we talk about karma, it's a Sanskrit word. Sanskrit means it's a name for something. It means something. It's been given a name. It's not what it is. So karma just means cause and effect. You cause something, there is an effect to it. The dictionary has its own meaning, so I had to go into the dictionary to also see it. But the dictionary was talking about it in terms of what Hinduism talks about as karma. But it all talks about the fact that there's a cause and there's an effect. You put something in, you get it. As you sow, so you reap. But this life, it's so mathematically right. Life cannot get it wrong. But one thing I want us to know is that every situation, either good or bad, is an experience. It's an experience. So this cause and effect is only give you an experience of growth. I like what one of the masters had said about what karma is. He says, we only experience karma because of memory. Accumulation of memory. What I did yesterday, what I did last year, what I did in my previous life. If that memory is not there, there's no karma. When you can evolve beyond memory, there's no karma. There's nothing to cause, there's nothing to have the effect on. But as long as you have memory, then there's a cause and effect. Something is being planted, something must, as you sow, you reap it. And as it says, to every number, there's a corresponding and reciprocal. Okay, let's read it right. To every number, there corresponds a reciprocal number, which when multiplied, it gives it itself. So if you do 1 over 10 times 10 is 1. Basically, all that is saying is that there's whichever way, life is mathematically right. And that's what I said first. It is so right that it cannot get it wrong. And it is so right that science have been able to put it that way that to every number, to every individual, there's a corresponding number to you. So if you are 10, it's 10, isn't it? If you are 6, it's 6. When you cross them, you still 1. 1 over 6 times 6 is 1. So you still come to the same point. And then we have the biblical one, which I have just shared. Galatians 6, verse 7. As you sow, so you reap. That one, I love it. Because no one sows corn and reaps plantain. As you're sowing the corn, be ready for the corn plantation. Whatever thought you are putting to the universe, just know that the thoughts are going to bring their brothers and sisters back to you. It is that simple. That makes you to know that this life is fair. And whatever state you're in, life is only seeking your involvement. It is not a matter of punishment. Karma cannot be a punishment. Take that from me. Your karma is not your punishment. Your whatever karma, either credit or debit, it's only to evolve you to a finer self. A place that the memory of pain, the memory of evil, the memory of good is not even there. You are only evolving to your true self, which is spirit. Spirit has no memory. It is only the soul, as we know. Soul is mind identified with spirit. When the spirit is identified with mind, then we have a soul. Then there's an imprint. When there is no mind, there is only spirit. And spirit has no memory. Spirit just leaves. Spirit knows nothing like fire. Spirit knows nothing like color. Spirit is. But when spirit is identified with mind, then it can see, it can feel, it can love, it can hate. So to every cause that it is doing, it is having an effect. There's a social law that they say, the law of boomerang. You're throwing it, it is coming back to you. Throw the ball to the wall. You see, the harder you throw it, the harder it comes back. If you throw it sometimes if you throw a ball and you don't throw it very hard, sometimes it doesn't fall back on you. Try throwing a ball to especially the tennis balls. The harder you hit, the harder it comes. And if you like watching Wimbledon, which I used to, these days I think I've been lazy, the way you hit, there's some hitting it, it passes by you. Hit it hard enough that your opponent cannot get it. So there is a hitting. The way you hit is also important. How are you hitting? Are you hitting to hurt? Are you hitting to love? Whichever way you do it, the law of boomerang is there. It would come back to you with multiplies, with friends of itself, with shades of itself. And when it's coming back, you don't even realize that that is what is coming back. And physics also has it, as it says that to every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. That is true. That is scientifically. Einstein and everyone had talked about it. And I think when it comes to physics, every science would agree. Hence, science is looking at what karma really is and look at it as a memory in the human soul that is giving a cause and an effect. There are some theories about man. And let's go through it. All theories about what, there's some 3 theories, and the theory machine has delved in it, and I love it. And I'll be talking about the book that gives you that, so you go into to read more about it. We have first the mundane theory. There's a concept in life that says that man is born. Man is just, there's no spirit in man. Like when you're born, when your mother sees you, it's when your life starts. No, they don't even talk about the womb life of you. So your mother gives birth to you, you are seen. Then you live life through pain, through sorrow, through whatever. Then you die. That is the end. And some even use the quote in the Bible that says that it is appointed unto man once to die. After that, So some believe that the mundane theory says that we only have the biological experience of life. So we come here, live, and go away. But let's think about it. Will life be meaningful if we're only products, biological products, who our mothers give birth to? They themselves go through all the pain of birth. They struggle sometimes to look after us. We go through lots of pain ourselves, and then we die, and that's the end of it. Does that make life purposeful? Let's pause and think. Can this theory be right? That man, there's no spirit of you that, goes beyond. Even death will tell you that the body is there, something is missing. So man must be more than just the body and the suffering that they go through. And then we have the theological ones. Hey, I love that. Theologians everywhere. My granddad was a theologian, so I always love when I talk about the theologians, because I studied quite a few things from him. And what they believe, they will study the Bible and talk about what is in the Bible. So they use the Bible theory that says that we're here, there's a heaven and there's a hell and a heaven. And we have a God who is so busy, very busy with a pen that is never finishing. And it is writing every good you do and every evil you do. And then measuring your evil and good to see which one outweighs whichever. And then decides where you should go. And I like it when the Bible said this. The same Bible that they were using said, even we physical parents, we know how to love our children. How much more God? Which of us in our right senses, if we don't have a mental issue, because these days there's a lot of mental health, people are talking to you, but they're not okay. Let's talk about normal people. Is there any mother in their normal sense who will see their child burning and can look on and say, no, you've done me such evil, so burn to ashes? No. So if we know how to love, we know how to have empathy, we know how to sympathize even. We go beyond, sometimes we sympathize into empathy, whatever, for our children. How much more life that is here as Ethereans, we know that we are emergence of life. That we have not been brought here per chance. And that goes to the metaphysical theory, which is what Ethereum machine says, that man is an expression of God. That is ever unfolding. Man is simply an expression of God. You are here as a unit of life, here to evolve. And in your evolvement, you are evolving through service. Because whatever you're offering is a service. Even the child giving you that smile, it's a service the child is giving you. That is making you happy. When you give birth and you're happy with the child and is smiling at you. So the child is evolving your life. You are evolving the child's life. Whichever way we're doing it. It's not service by just always, when I had to meditate on why we say we are units of life here to evolve through service. In every little thing you do is a service you're rendering to life. Even your thinking is a service to life. So you are here to evolve through this for the promotion of life. everything you must do must know that it is promoting life. Is my thought promoting your life? Is my thought promoting planet Earth? Is my thought bringing unity wherever I am? If that is the case, then you are fully expressing God. So here, there is nothing. And that is the Etherean definition. And that's a metaphysical theory, which says man is a full expression of God. And man's experience is only for man's evolvement. We talked about a few types of karma. And you know what? I always say, let's be privileged. The Ethereum mission has the literatures sometimes the world may not have, because you go looking for it, you don't get all of it. So we have types of karma. And let's look at some of the types of karma. So we have individual karma. The karma that you alone, you're suffering. Your mother cannot suffer for you. Your brother cannot suffer for you. Your sister cannot suffer for you. You all cannot enjoy for you. I don't even want to see karma as something you're suffering. What about the joy you're having? What about the beauty you're having? It's your karma. Everything in your life is your karma. Your hair that grows is your karma. Something is being caused, the effect of it. So actually, let me go in and not talk about the only things, the evil that happens to us, the joy, the beauty. But in all of it, it says whatever you're putting in, you're getting it back. Physiologically, sometimes we may come deformed. That is an individual karma. We may come with whole body beauty, like I've said, everything. It's our individual karma. So we do have that physiological karma. Psychological karma. Sometimes we do have psychological karma when some people, by the nature of the moon takes a certain position and some people go off. They're triggered off into some form of illness. That is also their experience. And they are called lunatics just because the effect of the moon on them. And there's a way that I know these people can be healed. But these are psychological karmas. Your psychological karma be your sound. You are intellectual. I mean, give it to you. Is it physics when it comes to intellect? Is it physics? Is it chemistry? Whatever. It's your karma. So we do have the karma for that. So our mental plane. And then financial. Whatever the individual state, your finances. And sometimes your creation. You see, if you know that if today is a summation of your thoughts and actions of yesterday, by your action today, you can determine what you want your tomorrow to be. So if you want to change what tomorrow would be, then our action today, and that's all that karma is seeking of you, don't repeat the action, because if you repeat the action, it will keep going on. If you don't like the state you're in today, the power is you. There is nothing stopping you from expressing as the glory of God that is. In your worst state, in the state of your body decaying, I can tell you that your power is beyond the body that is decaying. There's a spirit in you that sees that and says, behold the goodness of God in this. And when you can behold the good, the glory of God of today, then it can build up the glory of God for tomorrow. Because now life knows that you have accepted the state you're in. And you are knowing that this is the state that is evolving you to a greater glory. So if this state is not a negative karma, but it's for my evolution, I step into it. So the memory of pain now gets dissolved because you have grown to the point where you can look at it and decide, determine what tomorrow should be. And science has so many ways of saying this. I won't go into it. Socially, if your social connections today are not okay, you can change it. You can change how, because social karma, sometimes I think growing up, I may have heard, now I don't hear it again, that someone would say, no one likes me. And when they say no one likes me, usually they don't have a smiley face because they are feeling painful about the people who don't like them. What about you deciding to like others? What about you changing the karma of no one likes you to I love everybody? I don't expect you to love me. I love you. I love you and I feel good. And in my feeling good, my genes are becoming better. My cells are growing. It is okay if you don't love me. So you change the narrative of the day and decide that I choose what I should feel. Your hate for me does not make anything. Your gossip about me, your betrayal about me does not mean anything. I choose to love you. And my choice is my health. Hence, we talk about it. The choices you make, they are your health. You want to live a happy life? Choose what you want to see happening, and you can change it. We also have spiritual karma. Spiritual karma, and I think all Ethereans always say, the fact that we have met together is our karma. We decided on this incarnation that we're going to go on a jolly ride. Kofi, you decided to come, and I decided to come on a ride with you. So we're on a ride together. That's all we did. Come on, let's go. We're going to Ethereum mission. We're going to help make the world a better place. Maria decided she'll come in. She says, I'll wait and coming in 2020. When did you even come in? 2023 or 2024? She decided to join us. Everybody joins the train. That we are going to make planet Earth. Because Ethereum mission has a vision for life. And our vision call is always read. To see the good and the divine in ourselves and in all of life. That is my favorite one. But we become the catalyst for the good in others. When you can't see the good in others, find it. If you can't find it, decide to choose one for them. That is what the Ethereum is. Let's live a life where we make it the greatest all the time for us. And then we have group karma. Group karma, we hear that a lot. When a plane crashes, and sometimes everybody dies except one person. Or sometimes in a car, one person dies, all are saved. Whatever it is, when it's a group karma, it happens within the group. And, like we are here as a group karma, as Ethereans, as Presbyterians, wherever they are in their group karma. So does it happen sometimes with tragedies and other things. And then we have global karma. Some of us decided to be Ghanaians. Some of us decided to be Ivorians. Some of us decided to be Kenyans because we need an experience on the land. Some of us decided to be English. If you watch, there's something that I love about this, England. When you're even being aggressive, sometimes they smile at you. There's an attitude. Not a proper English person would not. They have this attitude. They know what you're saying is wrong. They are, they are disgusted about you. But there's a face that they give you. You yourself, you go and sit. And I said, and I thought it was just few of them. All of them. Look, when they are debating in parliament, they don't get up and fight. But there's some places or some countries, when they are debating in parliament, they would stand up and they'll throw chairs. So there's a global karma, how we have to throw chairs before we evolve. Some are doing it. Some are deciding, let's speak to each other in a way that we get something done. We're challenging ourselves, but we're challenging in some dignity. I'm not saying those who throw chairs are not good. No. Far from it. That is a way that they're also evolving. When they throw the chairs and hit each other and there's blood coming, then they go to the hospital. They get the doctors to look after them. That is also, that's. And then we have racial karma. So we decide which race to come in. And the fact is, it's all to evolve you. Whichever group you're in, whichever nationality you're in, whichever, country, the race. One thing is common in the human race. We have all come from one source. Either we see it in color or whatever. The color, you see, by our sight, we think there's black, there's white, there's green, there's this. He says separation is good so that we can identify our uniqueness for the celebration of life. So we have to be different for life to be celebrated. If we were all tall, would it be nice? Nobody can look at each other's, you can. Some people have to be short, some have to be tall, some have to be medium. So some can carry some can. Life is in its balance. Everything, every stage of life, it's in its balance. Life is heading towards evolution. That is karma. Life is at its evolutionary stage. Everything tribal. I chose to be an Akwapim. So I am. I always say that because I'm very proud of Akwapim. The fact that, but Akwapims are the most, they're never forceful. If you compare an Akwapim woman to an Ashanti woman, the difference is very clear. So I chose a tribe that is very slow. For all I need to find the Ashantis who will teach me the strength. So my karma makes me to meet Ashantis. So I'll meet somebody like Felicia Kumia, and then I'll start learning, hey, these Ashanti women, they are strong. Then you see, life would bring you based on how it wants you to evolve. And then we have the experience necessity karma. And with this one, it is, and I like to read what it says, It happens at the point of an inflow current for the purpose of experience, not necessitated or as a result of a direct cause. So, for instance, something must happen. It's an experience we need for our evolution, not because we may have caused something. So they call this one experience necessity karma. And it says it can happen as an inflow current. Something is happening. The energy of the universe is going in a certain way. So something happens to all of us. Maybe, let's say, COVID. When COVID happened, 90%, well, I don't know the statistics. Someone help me, maybe. But most people I knew had it. So let's look at the population who had it. Some didn't have it. Some even didn't go for the injections. I didn't know. And to date, they are very balanced. But remember what we had. It was a necessary, needed growth. Whichever way the theories around COVID, I don't want to know. But life allowed COVID to come in. Life halted. And in this, they will call it experience necessity karma. People learned. People became rich people with COVID. People's lives were transformed. People became much health conscious after that experience of COVID. So here we would say experience necessity karma, which is growing all of us. It happens at a point in life. The purpose is for experience. Then there is this bit that they talk about, some elements of karma evaluation. And that's something I said, that life is so fair. It's so fair, and I love how it's read here. He says karma value is weighed against the intention, sense of responsibility. By the intention you are thinking, life decides, maybe you don't even need it. If you were unaware of the experience you've caused, something may be a feedback for your good, but based on the intention, the karma value is weighed. What is your sense of responsibility? When it happened, did you take the person to the hospital? What did you do? Or you caused some pain somewhere. What was your sense of responsibility towards the person? Or you chose not to care? Did you have the ability to do better and chose not to? You know what? Hey, sometimes let's look at it. There are things that if we had done as individuals, our lives would have been better, but we haven't done. Who is guilty of it? I raise my hands. There are times that ideas flow through your head, and inspiration is inspiring you to go somewhere, speak to someone, start something, and then all that you do, you have the ability to do it. But when you look at the clock, when you look at your bed, when you look at things around you, it's like, let me have a sleep here. Then tomorrow I would do it. Another day I would do it. If tomorrow, I find it funny now, I'm not trying to say, if tomorrow the money that life was piling up for your effort, you didn't go for it, and you don't have the money, do you have to blame life? So that's why it says your sense of responsibility and the ability, the opportunity to do better. If you know you can do better and you chose not to do better, that wants to, now what your wahala. Whilst I read this, I quickly want to, please permit me to do this. Because I loved something from the sayings of Jesus. You see, metaphysics, they allow you to go and research and bring it, hold it in your hands. So that one is good. So before I go to we've talked about the weight of karma, but let's just look at something that the Kabbalah says. And I don't know if anyone knows about the Kabbalah. It's for the Jewish people, how they talk about karma, their description of karma. Because he says that the soul returns in many lifetimes to repair, refine, return to union with Enson, which is the infinite. So to them, karma is only your returning back, your evolvement, and it's showing it. And that's what the Essenes say. The mystical sect that Jesus was in thought that the soul is clothed. I wanted to talk about the Essenes because every Christian loved Jesus, but Jesus believed in reincarnation. Jesus believed in karma. As you sow, so you reap. So I thought I'd read about what they said. The sect, the Essenes, thought that the soul is clothed in bodies many times, ascending in purity with each life, preparing for its final union with the divine flame. So all that Jesus was teaching in his life was that you are clothed in many bodies. You are clothed in bodies of hate, anger, fear, love, joy, abundance. But each opportunity, each lifetime is to express this until you become like the divine. The divine does nothing, needs nothing. When you can recognize this that you are, there's nothing that you need. And I thought I make us to understand, if Jesus was in life teaching this, and masters before him had taught this, that man is clothed in many clothes. Man is clothed in the clothes, the mental, the emotional, and the physical clothes, which contains our pains, our hurts, our angers, whatever. They are all contained in this. You are only to refine by each day's life. When we talk about karma too, it says that the valuer of life. You see, we have heard the story of people saying, why me before? Have we not heard that? Why me? Sometimes the guru, as a child, I used to hear him say, why not you? And I thought that was a shock, because why say, why not you? Why? I didn't want the thing to happen to me. But if it's not you, who should it happen to? Your mom, your dad, your friend? Why you? Why you? Because life believes in you. Whatever is happening to you, life believes in you. Life believes that you have the strength for the pain you're going through. Sometimes I tell you, people don't say their stories, but when you get to know the pain that people go through every day, for which they overcome, for which you see a smile on their face, then you will know that whatever you're going through, you're better than someone. There's this that Akan language says that, whatever state you're in, you're better than somebody. There's this karma that is really playing up in my life, and I thought I'd share it whilst we look at the valuer and the weight of karma. My first time in citation, I saw the idea that I have to pray for Croydon, because I started working in Croydon. In seclusion, sorry. And I was given places to pray for. And whatever, I said the story in different ways. But there is a soul, a beautiful girl within the confines, somebody I see every day who comes into the branch, and she comes in such a way. It's like when I see her, I tell myself, whatever tax life was asking you to throw the light there, you have not done your work well. Because somehow I stopped it. But I see this particular soul, and it reminds me, it becomes like a burden. A beautiful girl as young as my daughter, or maybe slightly older than her. She's not 18. Being destroyed. Sadly, this morning, I met her again on the same George Street, sitting down with the homeless people. By this stage in this country, somebody is there to help. A social service or somebody. For that age, she needs that help. And I asked myself, what could I do? But I just thought I'd share this. If I don't do something about this, life would play her back to me. Maybe life will play it in something else I may not like. If you see something wrong with somebody's child, be the prayer for that soul. For you never know what could be coming to your own. Don't be comfortable with the good, the grace that you enjoy. That is my point. I thought I'd share it because she moved me again when I saw her this morning. Then there's time for karma. Karma can come in instant. It is gradual. You see, karma can decide. Just as sometimes they say when you slap, sometimes you go and slap somebody, the person is stronger than you, and the person slaps you back. Instant karma. And sometimes, because the person is stronger than you, you feel the pain of the slap even, I don't want to say better, worse than how you slap the person. And it's okay. Your tooth, yes, you could lose a tooth. Oh, you know what? I think somebody has slapped someone, even on social media, that the tooth came out. It's like blood. And you think you're strong. Go and face it and you would get it back. You may lose your tooth. So when you're doing things, as it says, karma can be instant. Whatever we're doing, it can be instant. It can be gradual and it can be delayed. And there's something that I love. That sometimes karma can also play in such a role that I think is somewhere in this note, where you would have a master who will stand in for you. So Ethereans, you have Bryce Ishmael. Other people also have their masters. But you would have a master come with you on a particular incarnation. And the master would look at your growth and can tell the heavens and say, this child is evolving, but for this moment, this can destroy this child. And for that reason, can you pause? And life says yes to the master, because life knows that the experience is only for the growth. But there it has shown them how to intervene to say, this soul is not ready. And I know some of us, sometimes, places have been said to say, give them time for the growth. Give them time for the experience. Maybe not in this life. So that we would grow with the knowledge of this moment. Wherever you're learning from, just know that if you don't grow with the energy of the moment, if you're under a master and you don't grow with the energy of the master, maybe there will come a time that there's no one to lead you. And when there's no one to lead you, the experience must come because you must evolve. What you are is spirit, and spirit sees the best for you. It seeks the best, the refined version of you. So it would come with a pain. Sometimes it could be so bitter a pain. We talk about, let's move straight away to reincarnation. So we looked at karma. I think we've exhausted it. Now let's look at reincarnation. Reincarnation, I think it's something that some people choose to believe or not to believe. But do we have enough facts now to know that we are reincarnated souls? Has anyone Googled on it to know that there are souls that had come and said that they were here, they know this? Actually, even in our homes that I recently learned, there is someone born who seems to know my grandparents, who talks and acts in ways that they did, and that they are thinking that this person must be this person. Has anyone heard that before? Where somebody comes in and acts like an ancestor you know, somebody in the past. But now if you Google, there's the Indian boy who was known those years when I was growing up, who could tell, and they even took him back to where he was born, who he was married to, where his life was. People can now vividly talk about it. But you see, we're told that after age 5, if you don't give the child to tell you, sometimes when they are saying, especially in Africa, we tell them to stop. We think they are becoming something. They tell us what they are feeling. They tell us what, and then we start stopping, As for us, we're very good at it. No, we're great at it. But in America and in some schools, and I remember, was it in California? There's a whole school that they have lots of children under the age of 5 who tells them about where they've been. Somewhere in 9/11. There's a documentary on it. Please find it on reincarnation in America. There's a university that had done it. The children were talking about 9/11, where they were, how the plane crashed. So these information, which are so recent, tells you that we come back. The body recycles. When you need the experience, life would bring you back. And when I look at all this, that now the facts are there on your Google, then sometimes even talking about this, you don't even want to talk about it. The Gita, which the book of the Hindus, isn't it? Gita 2 verse 20. So if you're a Hindu, please find that and read that. It talks about birth and rebirth. Birth through death and rebirth. And reincarnation is also even proved in the Bible. And I don't know, Kofi, if you can help me with Malachi 4 verses 5. If that could come up, if that doesn't come up, it's one of the things that sort of supports reincarnation. And do you know when they said Elisha must come again? Which of them? So between Elijah and Elisha, and who used to kill people? Who used to cut heads? Elijah, if the story was right. In their previous life, Elijah used to be the one. Okay, good. Thank you very much. I wanted to go to the story of Elijah and Elisha. But let's read this. He says, behold, I will send you Elijah, the prophet, before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord. I will send you Elijah. At that time, Elijah had passed on. And Elijah, as the Bible takes it in other verses, Matthew 17, 9 verses 13, which you may write down and go and find about. Elijah and Elisha is John the Baptist and Jesus. Oh, thank you, Brother Peter. You know that story. John the Baptist and Jesus were Elijah and Elisha. And remember that Elisha asked Elijah to bless him with a portion of his power. And when Jesus saw John the Baptist, he didn't want anyone else to baptize him. That mystery gives me goosebumps. Like, to know who I took the power from when you see that. When Jesus saw John the Baptist, he knew that this is the one. Hence, he asked for the blessing. He wanted to be baptized by the source from which his powers had been blessed. It's always important to be grateful to source. The story of Jesus and John the Baptist tells us. And also we know that Constantine was a very clever person because reincarnation was in the Bible. Even though they have taken it, luckily Malachi is telling us that the prophet must come. And then in Matthew 17 verse 13, it also tells us, Matthew 11 concludes it. Some will use the word Elias, which was to come. And it says, and if ye receive it, this is Elias, which was to come. That he had ears to hear. He that has ears to hear, let him hear. Sometimes the Bible has lots of parables. It has deeper meanings. So as much as they wanted to hide the story of reincarnation, they could not hide it enough. They still had to bring it in. But we knew that Constantine lovingly, I don't want to say sadly did it, decided to take it out of the Bible in 533 AD. If you do Google that, it will tell you that is when the Christian, Constantine with his team, and he even killed someone on it. Was it his brother that he killed for rebelling against what his decision was? So the whole idea of reincarnation was taken out of the Bible so that Christians would know that we're here to live once. But we also know that the Bible contains the word of God, but it is not the word of God. Because if the Bible is fully the word of God, what happens to the other creations of life? Somewhere in the Bible there's division. But here in Ethereum Mission, we tell you there is one God, one life, the Father of us all, the Mother of us all, who is above all, within all, through all units of life, that is seen and unseen. So in the seen and unseen is the expression of God. Life is not just what we see. There is an unseen world in life. And on this note, I say, God bless you.
Bless you.
Yes. So please, just before I do the transformational meditation, just for our viewers at home, I'll say that this whole thing that I had talked about, my whole information and research mainly came from this book, The Fountain of Life by Brother Dr. Ishmael Tete. If you go to our website, you can't find it there. Conscious Humanity does have it on sale, so you can buy it from Conscious Humanity. On our website, give us a call, and we'll be able to send you one. It has all the topics. If you really want to be liberated, Fountain of Life is your book. So please get one. Thank you. And we get ready for our transformational meditation. And let's sit very comfortably. For this moment, just decide to bring an idea of joy into your mind so that your whole selves embrace this energy of joy that you're thinking. Or decide to feel joyful about something in your head. And let that relax your glorious body temple. Feel so relaxed in your glorious body temple. Great. please bring to mind the teaching of today. We looked at karma and reincarnation. What has been your learning? Learning is the piece of information you take, making a decision to make a progress with it. So what has been your learning today? Please allow your spirit to guide you to list this in your mind's eye. 1, 2, 3. It could just be one thing. Great. Now, having listed this in your mind, please bring to mind your moment of inspiration during the teaching. Is this something I did not say, but you were inspired to an action? You were inspired with a wisdom. We call this your revelation. Oh, please permit yourself to experience it. And if you didn't have that moment, please allow this moment to be your moment of revelation, allowing Spirit to speak itself through you. Great. So having captured your learning and your revelation, even if you haven't captured your revelation, it's still fine. But whatever learning you've captured, now look at yourself in the new life from today. What is your new life like? What is your thinking like? What is your feeling like? What is your actions like? Announce this new you to your senses. Let the eyes know this new you. Let your ears hear this new you. Or let your tongue taste this new you. Let your feelings, your body feel the feelings of this new you. Oh, and now smell this new you. Smell it. Great. Now, having captured what the new us looks like, let's mentally give thanks to this new us. Enjoying it. Great. Now we'll be coming out of our transformational meditation shortly. Allowing your breath to bring you to full consciousness in your glorious body temple. Take a deep in breath and release it. And we take a second in breath deeply and we release it. Making sure that we are present within our glorious body temple. With the next in and out breath, we gently allow our eyes to open. Thank you and God bless you.
God bless you. We all heard our leader taking us through karma and reincarnation. Karma and reincarnation. It's now time for contributions. Anyone to contribute? She touched on so many areas of karma.
Good morning, Ethereans. My contribution is karma. Sometimes, for me in particular, sometimes you're walking and certain things happen. We call it deja vu. And sometimes you ask yourself, I've gone through this before, I've passed this through before. I'm sure I'm not the only person. And also, there are so many things that happens in our lives or my life that I don't ask why me, but I ask, what is this about? What does it mean? Because sometimes you don't understand, why is it happening this way? And in what ways, which Ethereum mission taught us a lot. In what ways do we go about this? Which I've had this with me most of the time, that how am I going to solve this problem? That's how I put it. So what you've taught us is actually with us all the time, but I don't know if we are conscious of it most of the time, but it's with us, and it's with me a lot. Thank you.
Any more? What I picked was, she said, karma is not punishment. We don't experience karma to punish us, but for us to take the full control of our true self. That's karma, as she gave us the meaning, is cause and effect. So if you do good, you attract good. And when you do bad, you attract bad. In the 5 areas of our lives, whatever you don't want others to do to you, you don't do to others. So all we have to do is, anything that we do in life, we have to put the person or life into ourselves. That if you plant tomato, definitely you reap tomatoes. But if you plant cassava, thinking you're going to reap peppers, no. Whatever you put your life in, that is what you receive. So life, we should be conscious in anything that we do, because even, as she said, reincarnation, if you don't face it right now, you will go and come back and continue from where you finished. You will continue. So in life, we have to be conscious that death is not the end. As most of us think, we come here, as a song said, oh, if I die, then that is it. No. When you die, it's not all of it. You still have works to do in wherever you will be. So whatever experiences you go through here, you will go and come back and complete where you stopped. On this note, God bless you.
God bless you.
Any questions?
I was speaking to Guru some time ago, and as you said, it's true that what you put into it is what you receive. And I also asked him about certain things about this karma, and he said there are some karmas which are here to elevate us or to teach us something, to go beyond what we are. So he said it's not because you've done something actually sometimes, but it's just trying to push you up, for you to be more than what you think you are, which I know is true. And he said something which about himself, how hard it has been from the beginning and to where he is. So sometimes you have to go through the pain so much, which is part of it, to become who you are. And what I related to is tsunami. tsunami will happen, and then we say, oh, it's killed many people, or even volcano. But the tsunami will replenish the soil, the earth. Same with the volcano. If you notice that the lava at the volcano, it becomes the most fertile grounds. So these sort of karmas are really important for regrowth of more and more of humanity and all life. Thank you. And also, I forgot something to say. Before I came this morning, I was talking to my wife, and I was telling her, something in life, everything you say, it bears fruit. And you have to be careful with even saying things, even being very upset or whatever. Consciously, it could cause other, I wouldn't say problems, but other effects on your life. So be careful how you think. You don't. Thank you.
Any more questions?
Just to say something. I think perhaps I missed a few things. I thought I'd say this. Initially, I did say that karma is never about any punishment. As she said, it's only for evolution. Your final self is seeking its refinement. So every opportunity in life, either you're in the good times or the bad times, is still your karma. But it must grow you to the beauty, the spirit you are. And because of memory, that's why there's karma. If there's no memory, if you are able to transcend pain and evil, then there is nothing. And transcend joy. When you're in the place of there's no pain, there's no joy, there's nothing, then you are the spirit form. So there you can't cause an effect. But as long as you are in the level of pain and joy, then life itself, we call it karma, but it is life evolving you to the final self. And then something about these things which I've loved to share. I think you came in when I shared that even Jesus believed that this is what we are doing in our lifetime. Thank you.
Any more? Okay. Thank you. Shall we enter into worship? Dear Father, oh, dear Lord and Father of mankind, forgive our foolish ways. We clothe us in our rightful mind, impure our lives thy service find, in deeper reverence praise. Shall we repeat? Dear Lord and Father of mankind, forgive our foolish ways. Reclothe us in thy rightful mind, impure our lives thy service find, in deeper reverence praise. Brethren, shall you join in consciousness with me as I invoke the divine beings of light to come and support and to minister themselves on our desires that we will be praying for to manifest in our lives. I invoke the spirit of the air by the angel Raphael. Come and breathe your life force unto us, that our minds will be opened with greater ideas and allow life to unfold in and through us, our lives. I invoke the spirit of the sun by the angel Michael, Michael, Michael. Come, transform and transmute us in all areas of our lives. Come and support us that whatever we choose our life to be, you will be there to support us and make us great and strong. I invoke the spirit of the waters by the angel Gabriel, Gabriel, Gabriel. Come and purify, restore, refresh, and renew us in every aspect of our lives, that your support will minister unto us, for us to embrace life and to promote life. I invoke the spirit of the earth by the angel Aniel, Aniel, Aniel. Come and stabilize us, support us, renew us with your unconditional love, that whatever we are falling short, you will come and liberate us and show us the love that will lead us to unfold our desires. Brethren, pray your desires. Diving in with your 5 senses. And know that you are the excellence of infinite. You are the excellence of infinite. You are the excellence of infinite. O divine beings of light, we are grateful and thankful for this moment, that all that we have prayed for, all that we have desired, we know, we see, we smell, we taste that it is fulfilled, it accomplished, and it is so, and so it is. Brethren, come all the way to your body temple, feeling the air at the tip of your nostrils and taking in and out deep breaths, and gently allow our eyes to open. God bless you.
God bless you.
Announcement.
God bless you. God bless you. Has it been a beautiful day? Has it been a beautiful day? Of course, I can imagine. It's good to see your beautiful faces, and it's good to see Brother Peter all the way in the back. A big thank you to everyone here in the temple for meeting with the etheric beings here in the temple as well. You see, we may not be as many as we may want it, but there are some powerful forces here with us together making this service a very powerful one. And we are so grateful to all those forces that make it possible. To our online streamers, we thank you every now and then for also joining us. We appreciate you, and we know very soon we will be seeing you here at 58 Orange Park Avenue, Mitcham, CR42DG. And we want to thank our video minister, Sister Georgina Apia, for leading us through meditation, being the channel through whom life is channeled, as to know our soul value, our awareness of what we are as the I that expresses in and through us. And we thank our little daughter, Melina, for also reminding us of the vision call once again. And most importantly, we thank our teacher as well for taking us through karma, liberation, and reincarnation. Yes. So we know that when we create the mess, we may come back again, or we will come back and face the mess. So on that score, we know what to do. I came, although I was at the back with the children, but I heard one thing that she said: karma is not for our punishment. It is to bring us in line with nature's principle. It is not to punish you. Don't say, why me? Why me? But who? Why me? But who? So we have gone into karma. That is the first part. This is just the surface. We'll be going deeper and deeper next week. So I hope to see each and every one of us here, and more of our online streamers and members who are not here today next week, as we continue with karma, liberation, and reincarnation part 2. May I have your attention for the following announcement once again. Come Wednesday, yes, Wednesday the 6th of August, right? Excellent. We are here from 7 p.m. till 8 p.m. for our 1-hour service, dubbed the Crystal Service. Crystal Service is that 1-hour service that we come and then we contemplate on the infinite God ideas for our lives. We pick one and then we build ourselves with it. I'm looking forward to seeing my beautiful angel. Yes, my beautiful angel one day at Crystal Service. So to all our online family, we welcome you on Wednesday from 7 p.m. till 8 p.m. for our Crystal Service. And I've already told you we continue with our metaphysics come Sunday as well. Sunday will be the 10th of August. And for the very ones who are still having some arrears to clear when it comes to the pledges, please, if you came with something, let me have it. It will be on record that you've given it to me. So it will go down as a credit on your account. Yes. Am I right? Is it credit or debit? Credit. Thank you very much. Yes. So when you give it to me, it will go as a credit on your account to reduce how much balance that you have in there. So I'm here for that. And for the very ones who are still yet to honor what the book, yes, the break free. If you are yet to do that, please. We give you 2 weeks. How many weeks now? Kofi, how many weeks now? 8 weeks now. It's 8 weeks. Wow. Yeah, 8 weeks. So it means the inflation has gone too high, right? If ideally you are coming now, you make sure you bring us 20% extra of what you pledged. But don't worry. Whatever you pledged, let us have it. Once again, let us all be sincere with life, and life will forever be sincere with us, isn't it? Yes. Kofi, can I have my financial statement on the screens, please? Yes. This is our financial standing for the month of July. Can we all see? Yes. Okay, all right. So in the month of July, that is a just gone month, we had a general offertory of £329. Yes, we've done well. We have the angelic, the one the Fridays won, isn't it? Are the Fridays doing the fasting for us? And you see they are laughing. They are not doing it. The Fridays are laughing. I know my wife is not doing it, so yeah. I know she's not doing it. So the angelic, we had 407. And Kofi is also not doing it. Yes. She's also not doing it. You people want to chop the first, but you don't want to do the fasting for us. And we had 214 pounds for our Krista, right? And 275 pounds for pledges as well. When we put them together, I think we are in a region of about 1,001 pounds, isn't it? We can do more than that, isn't it? Yes, we can do better than that. So please and please, to our online family, you can always visit our website, ethereummission.uk, where you will find the donate button. The beautiful thing is, we have learnt about karma today, haven't we? Yes. So when you give unto a source that honors you, that promotes you, what do you think you are doing to yourself? The love you give away, the donation you give to Ethereum Mission, you keep. You know how you keep it? Because it affords us the opportunity to buy this microphone that is making me sound very nice for you to hear very well, isn't it? Yes, it gives you the opportunity for us to be able to buy a very, very efficient laptop so that the online family can also view us nicely, isn't it? Now, you see, is the focus very well? We're having some challenges with the cameras. It will afford us the opportunity to buy you some cameras that is costing very, very expensive, so that the picture quality will be nice. So you gave us a donation, but you gave to who? Yourself. So online family, donate. Once again, the pledges. I am here for the pledges. On this note, I would say God bless you.
I thought I'd just add my voice to Reverend Samuel's voice. So Reverend Samuel, thank you so much for all that you said. And what I wanted to say was thank you, Ethereans, who make these things possible. Thank you from the soul of my soul, from the depth of my depth. You're making it possible. I think June, when we saw the figure, we thought, hey, by June was because we had ordination and other things. We had visitors to come in to support us. But the Ethereans who are continuously committing, those who are always here doing it, oh, my soul, from the depth of my soul, if there's any blessing, oh, receive it. Thank you for making this possible. And like he said, it goes back into the things we do. I know council tax has changed this year. I don't know what rates you are on, but I know quite a lot of things that are paid here. So thank you for keeping the center. And to those at home, I really want to appeal to your soul. I appeal to your soul. If you can support us, go to our website as you've been told. Please support this good. Let's make Ethereum Mission UK a name to be remembered both in the heavens and on earth whilst we're here. For wherever our soul shall find us, let it remember what good we have sown to this planet. So I ask you to please donate to support this good. Thank you and God bless you.